Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nala. Today's video I'm going to be doing another readathon announcement. This is a very exciting readathon called the Cryptid Creatures Readathon. This readathon will be taking place in the month of September, so starting from September 1st to the very last day of September is when it ends. This was created by my friend Teresa from the channel Sweet Tea Reads. Is her first readathon that she's ever created, and she loves cryptids. She's kind of obsessed with cryptids. So she has been wanting to do this for quite a long time now, and it's finally coming to fruition. I will be co-hosting this alongside of her. Before I get into all the nitty-gritty details, down in the description box down below there will be the Discord. We have a Discord that will run for the entire month of September for this readathon. The sign-up link, so the Discord sign-up link will be in the description box. There will be a readathon sign-up form down there as well, which would be if you want to participate, this would be the first thing that you would do. Sign up for the Discord, sign up on the sign-up link, and I'm going to link her announcement video down below as well, because at the beginning of her video she does a pretty fantastic, cheesy, scripted reenactment skit of sorts. And I have to just show our readathon cryptid bush mascot that generously made his appearance in the making of that video. This is our derpy ranger boy. He was our bush cryptid. It's such a good job in the making of that video. Please go check it out. It's in the description box down below. On to the nitty-gritty details. So this readathon is very, very laid back. I will post the graphic right here. So as you can see, we are going to be playing on a bingo board. This is not a competition, so we will not be counting points. There won't be any teams. Literally, it's the easiest readathon ever. All you have to do to participate, that is just pick a prompt on this board, read a space that fulfills that prompt, and you've participated in the readathon. However, if you want to make it challenging for yourself, you can then play the bingo. All right, so I'm just gonna read the spaces and the prompts. I'm just gonna jump right into that. First prompt is Bigfoot, which is read a book over 400 pages. Next is the Loch Ness Monster. Read a book with water on the cover. Then it is the Ahool. Read a book with flight. Then it is the Jackalope. Read an historical fiction. Then we have the Kraken. Read a book with pirates. I feel like the Kraken, I mean, you have to read a book with pirates. And you know, if you can't find one with pirates, then like something seaworthy. A couple, in my recommendations video, I do have a couple books on my shelf that are not pirate books. However, they are seafaring adventures. And I think that would go along with, that could fulfill this prompt as well. It doesn't have to necessarily be pirates. Next is Mothman. Read a dystopian. We have the Chupacabra. Read a multi-POV book. We have, this one is hard for me to pronounce, the Mekele Membe. Yeah, this guy. Read a book with dinosaurs or dragons. Thunderbird. Read a book based around the weather. The Mongolian Deathworm. Read a book with a desert setting. Groot Slang. Read a hybrid genre. Rougarou. Read a book with an animal on the cover. De Bloop. 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 I love this one. Bloop. Read a book with noise, so an audiobook. Jersey Devil. Read a book with a family dynamic. The Yeti. Read a book with a cold setting. And the last space on the bingo board is, for the cryptid, the Bunyip. Read a book set near a swamp, bog, or marsh. So as you can see, there are 16 prompts total on this board. So you can actually go for reading a book about the said cryptid that fulfills that space. You can fulfill the space just by reading what the prompt says, or you can fulfill it by reading both a book that has the cryptid and one. This would be challenging to find, but if you could find the book that fulfills the space and has a cryptid in it, that would count as well. And for the bingo, it can be any way you get a bingo. Vertical, horizontal, diagonal, all four corners, and of course, you can black out the board. Anything really counts for this readathon. You can read manga, graphic novels, obviously regular novels, nonfiction, fiction, and as well, one book can fulfill multiple prompts. So this is not a readathon. That's why it's really laid back. It's not a readathon where it's one book fulfills one space. If it fulfills multiple prompts, you can count it. So just to answer the question as well, because of the theme of being cryptids, how do I feel or what do I think about cryptids? I've always been fascinated by it. I mean, obviously, why wouldn't you be fascinated by it? But her and I have had, many a conversation about cryptids. There's certain cryptids in particular. But I mean, like years ago, I researched a whole bunch of things, and that came up in a part of my research. And so there are some stories that I believe are of a spiritual demonic nature, and then there are other stories with cryptids like Bigfoot, for example, which I am fascinated by. I used to watch, like back in the day, they had on like Animal Planet or Discovery Channel, they had certain people that would do Bigfoot documentaries. And of course I watched them. I was fascinated by them. You know, some cryptids may be animals, a different species, just a new species. And there are some that I believe are from certain governmental experimentation. And something really exciting. So Teresa, I call her Reese, so I'm just gonna call her Reese. Reese has made Readathon merch. We have bookmarks. They're so pretty. I like the way they feel. They feel so nice. So here we have the Bigfoot bookmark. This one is my favorite out of all of them. I love the way it looks. I just love everything about it. There's the front and the back. Our Loch Ness or Nessie bookmark. Scotland is in the background. Then we have our Mothman bookmark. I love the news article in the front that makes this one. And then we have our classic Readathon bookmark. I will post the link for these in the description box down below to her Etsy store where you can purchase these. These are a limited amount, so if you want one, please purchase the one you want or all of them, however many you want, immediately. That way we don't run out. And lastly, just a reminder, don't forget there's a sign-up form below, and that is important to do. That way we are able to just keep track of all of the wonderful stats of how many people join. There's the book submission form as well. So after you read a book, there will be a form that you fill out to submit it. So you submit it into us. That way we know what prompted fulfilled and what book you read, etc. And as well, she created a hashtag for this readathon. It is hashtag Cryptid Creatures Readathon. This way or this way, however, I put it up on the screen. So if you decide to make a video, if you're a booktuber and you do a wrap-up video, anything related to the Cryptid Creatures Readathon, just make sure you put the hashtag in the description box. That way we are both tagged in it and we can see what wonderful content you create with it. My next video that I will be posting on my channel is gonna be a TBR/recommendations video, so stay tuned for that. There will be, I think her and I are gonna do a buddy read of one book specifically on cryptids. Now for me, it was hard to find an audiobook that was anything cryptid based, but we found one and her and I are going to buddy read that together. So that one is the one I'm going to be mentioning in my TBR recommendations video. All right, y'all, if you like this video, give me that thumbs up and don't forget to smash the subscribe button down below so you don't miss out on any of my upcoming bookish content. And let me know in the comments down below if you're going to join this cryptid readathon and what you think about cryptids. If you have a favorite cryptid, if you live somewhere that has myth or lore or legend or a personal experience that you or someone you know has with said cryptid, I would love to know. That is absolutely fascinating to me. As always, happy reading, and I shall see you in my next video. Cheers.